Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grid.
Yeah, BA. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the...
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. On Thursday. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got McGraw. So the natural out there. Anderson's out there with Smith. And for the Bruins, A-Train is out there with DJ. Then there's the Professor. Then it's P, and it's Rose in at the 3-slot. Two great rebounding teams in this one, Stan. It may come down to grit and determination.
Yeah, Kevin, we're going to see some aggressive putbacks, battles for loose balls. It's going to become a test of strength, positioning, and just all-out hustle.
Here are the Wildcats. Pass to McLaughlin. Now to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. There's Lee with the 3. Rebound by Rose. Here's A-Train.
And an opportunity for these guys to get loose, find the range. We're almost at game time, folks. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Grant. These are two teams with some of the highest... in the league.
Yeah, BA. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith, and it's Anderson in at the 4. Pass to Rose. Here's the professor, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, this guy's job is to crash the offensive glass, and he does it at a high level.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lee. Off target from three-point range. Up to the wing. Here's Pope. From deep, Rose. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rose has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Pass to Smith. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wildcats ball.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lee. Guarded by Rose. Lee misses. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The professor, pass to DJ. Here's A-Train. Here's DJ. It's the trifecta.
Also, you make a play for someone else.
Gone 1 or 2 for 3-point land so far. Pass to Smith. Outside, Anderson. Back to Smith. Now here's Anderson. Lee on the wing. Takes a three. Pope grabs the board.
Just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. You just need to settle in here.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Lee. To the paint. Here's McLaughlin. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's DJ. Anderson covers. Here's A-Trey. From behind the arc. Connects from downtown.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Outside Anderson. Here's Lee. Guarded by Rose. Here's Anderson. And a nice finish on the layup.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
They've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. DJ passes to the professor. Pass to DJ. Beyond the arc. Ooh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Lee. Smith passes to Lee. Oh, it's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Pass to McLaughlin. Inside. Poke loose. Here's the professor. Going up 23 points per game. He's proved how reliable a threat he is. And here's Anderson. 5 to shoot. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. DJ passes to A-Trey. Pass to Pope. Shoots over Anderson. It's rejected. McLaughlin passes to Lee. That three's off the mark.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay active.
Here's the professor. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Gone only 3 for 9 to the floor. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Lee. Guarded by Rose. Fires from deep. And it's the professor with a rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, out of the offensive end, certainly he cannot buy a bucket right now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to McLaughlin. DJ passes to P. Here's A-Trey. Offensive rebound. Here's the professor. Here's DJ. Three-pointer. Lets the three fly. The shot by Pope, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Pope grabs the board. Pope's got his 5th rebound of the game.
This is a quarter he rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Pass to DJ. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's A-Train. Oh, he jams it straight down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan is solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Let's take a moment to look at the top rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. Pass to Lee. Just 5 on the clock.
Hey, yo, right here.
The 3, Smith. Hope grabs the board. Hope's got 6 rebounds in the game.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Professor got a piece of it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Shooting 41% from the field so far. Pass to DJ. Here's Lee. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Rose outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Picked by Smith. Pass to Anderson. From downtown. And it's the Professor with a rebound. The Professor's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's A-Train. Here's Pope. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Oh, with the bucket. Boy, they're on a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lee misses.
You can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's DJ, covered by Smith. Pass to A-Train. Here's DJ. From deep, Rose hits a three-pointer. Rose has got 11 points. Domination in the first quarter. Up 19. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And it's Pope in at the power forward position. We've got Smith, and it's McLaughlin in at the 5.
Well, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
And it's DJ in at the point. Pass to McLaughlin. Right wing. Hey, expanding his range. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Gone 5 of 12 from the three-point range tonight. We've got Smith. And it's McLaughlin in at the center position. Back to Rose. Here's A-Train, covered by Smith. We get it back. The Professor. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. The Professor's got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's both in at the force spot. We've got Smith. And it's Anderson in at the four-man position. Pass to DJ. Here's A-Train. DJ passes to the professor. 5 on the clock. Here's A-Train. Here's the professor. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's the professor at center, blocking down the middle. We've got Smith, and it's Lee in at the 3. A small forward. And that one misses. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams. And it's the professor in at the center. We've got Smith. And it's Lee in at the 3 spot. And it's the professor in at the 5. Anderson gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
We've got Smith, and it's McLaughlin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Watch the screen.
Outside, Anderson. And it's blocked. And here comes the break. Pass to Pope. There's the block. Here's Lee, and he drains the quick shot. Lee's got his second basket on the night.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. One thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Pass to McLaughlin. To the middle. Deflected. Here we go. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Guys, back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the first one at the line is good. And so Rose knocks them both down. Gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Here's McLaughlin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And yep, it's good.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Pass to A-Train. Here's Pope. The 3. Smith with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for the Wildcats. McLaughlin taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. the second one. Gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to Pope. Here's DJ. Takes the three. He hits that one. 2 for 5.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensive ends simply can't give him that much space.
Here's McLaughlin. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Fires in the triple.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Pope. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's McLaughlin. And they tipped it. They recover it. Pass to Anderson. Lee on the wing. Smith outside. Launches a three. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Going just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's A-Train. The 3-ball. Anderson pulls it down.
Loose ball.
Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Go the other way. I'll tell you what. We know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. It's Anderson on the wing. There's the screen. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Yep.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Nice one-handed slam right there. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work. Out of bounds.
And how about we check the numbers for him?
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Marked it down low that time. Got him with the 3-second call. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to A-Train. Puts up a 3. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field goal.
This is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a 3 they can drop on you.
Here's Lee. Now here's Anderson. He puts up a 3. Hey, can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. From deep, Rose knocks down the long kick. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets looking, look out. The bucket looks all too big to him right now.
Pass to DJ. Here's Pope. Here's the professor. He's got 13. As we enter the final stretch of the regular season, Doris, we've got a clear picture of the league hierarchy.
Yeah, we've got a legitimate sample size here. You know the identity of each team. So unless someone makes a late surge or maybe an injury pops up, the surprises of the season are behind us.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
It's both from the stripe. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. Smith outside. They can't stop the run with that one. He shoots. And that one off the back of the got 8.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Timeout. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Anderson passes to Lee. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to McLaughlin. And it's the professor with a rebound.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Tipped. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McLaughlin. To the wing on the left. Pass to Lee. To win the cold spell. That one doesn't drop.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's A-Trade. Here's DJ. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. DJ's got 11 points.
And doesn't get much simpler than that.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided clear. Delivering the point. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Bruins.
These guys are playing with intensity. They're relentless on the boards, especially on the offensive end.
Second chance points, one of the many reasons they're blowing the lid off this thing. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's sit.
Different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And it's DJ in at the point. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to A-Train. Here's Pope. Here's A-Train. And it's McLaughlin with the rebound. McLaughlin's got 4 rebounds in the game. Smith outside. And here's Anderson. Uncovered. And the jumper is good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get the screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
this third quarter. Just over a minute played. Out the basket.
I'll tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Down low. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Lee. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Finished off by Anderson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
From deep, Rose. On target for Wayne. Rose has got 19 points.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Driving to the basket. Pass to the buffer. 4-3. The shot comes out.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row across the half.
Here's a trade. Lets it go from deep. Tries to save it. And it's Lee with the rebound.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Now Anderson. Here's a trade. He's got 6. The Professors. Great positioning on the putback. The Professors got 17.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Smith outside. Let's go with a 3. Managed the Professor with a rebound. The Professor's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 6 to shoot. Count it. 8 for 13 with that basket.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here. Really giving his team a lift.
Outside, Anderson. Back to Lee. They need this. It's rebounded by A-Train. Gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Smith against Rose. Pass to DJ. Inside. Oh, again!
A defensive stalwart solo. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
5 on the clock. Here's A-Train. Uses the glass on the rim. A-Train's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Right side, Anderson. There's the 3. Shot is good by DJ. DJ's got 14 points.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the speed or is it a problem with matchup?
On the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. Pass to Lee to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by A-Train.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the game is
the borders. Allie, thank you.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Pass to McLaughlin. Looking to get back on track. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one.
McLaughlin at the line for 2.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Here's DJ. 14 points for him. To the right side. Here's A-Train. Three-pointer, no good.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Basket's good. 9 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's DJ. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game.
McLaughlin. Third personal foul. First team foul.
The deep three. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 4 rebounds now.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. From 11 feet away, and too long on the shot. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's A-Train. There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Lee. Now here's Anderson. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession.
Bruins foul. Everett. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wildcats. McLaughlin. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's DJ. 14 points for him. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside, Anderson. And there's a pick.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third. Smith passes to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. The professor with a bucket.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. He has 7. Pass to Lee. Here's the 3. And it's the professor with a rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. They grab their own miss.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's DJ. 17 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes. DJ's got 9 points here in the second half.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
It's Anderson on the wing. He's got 14. Shot by McLaughlin, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
At the end of the third quarter, huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's McLaughlin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Q. Dan founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's the professor from deep. Rose scores that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Q. The 3 is up. The shot misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Q. Offline with a 3. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Q. Here's Q. The 3 is up. Pope grabs the board. Pope's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Rose outside. Shot is up. That shot missing. Gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The steal. Here's Pope. Anderson covers. Pass to Rose from outside the arc. Here's the professor. Good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. The professor's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Q. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
You know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Anderson passes to Q. To the left side wing. To get back on track. The shot, no good. Gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Q, the pass to the professor. Here's Pope. Here's Q. Pass to Rose. For three. Buries it from three. Rose has got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Q, the pass to Lee. Over Rose. Oh, steps back and drains the jumper.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Pass to Q. Here's Q. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Here's Q. Here's McLaughlin. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Q can't get it to go. Shooting on. Like 29% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Q from deep. Can't get it to go. Got 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. The professor, the pass to Q to the left wing. Here's Pope. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's the professor. Out to the right wing. Q, the pass to Rose. Gets the 3 to fall. Rose has got 14 points here in the second half.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Here's Q. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Lee. Here's Q. There's the professor with a rebound. Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's Q. And now we have an intentional foul.
Bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's the professor. Pass to DJ. Got a piece of it. Here's Rose. 5 to shoot. To the wing. Right side. Pope. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Now here's Smith. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. He really hasn't had it offensively tonight. This team needs him to play better.
Here's DJ. Pass to Pope. Over to the left wing. A-Train. No good. Shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Lee. Guarded by Rose. To the inside. And here's the fast break. Here's McLaughlin. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Shooting at a respectable 49%. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Rose, pass to DJ. Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the professor. Here's A-Train. It's deflected. Outside, Anderson. Here's McLaughlin.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Bruins.
And as we see the game wind down, you have to remember all the second chance buckets this team put on the board.
They definitely won it with their offensive rebounding. We watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes all game long.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the professor.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
DJ passes to the professor. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's the drive. The shot by Pope, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to the professor. Rose outside. Launches it. And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie Laporte, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to present our player of the game.